So fencing requires both intelligence and full body fitness. So you can't just be a good athlete and be good at fencing. It's not going to work out. And you can't just be smart and not have any athletic ability at all. It's also not going to work out. So finding somebody that's well-rounded, both physically, athletically, coordinated, and intelligent enough to understand the concepts can be challenging. Everybody can learn those things, but it requires, it's a full body. Yeah, I mean, they call it physical chess. So you have to be smart enough to play chess and to think 2 or 3 moves ahead of time, but physically capable enough to move around and not get stabbed with a sword. You know something, often it's people's self-perception that pushes them to the limit. Oh, I can't be a sword fighter. I'm not that powerful. I can't do that. Or, like me, I'm 5'1", and that's super short for fencing. Like most fencers are taller. An average women's fencer is maybe 5'8", 5'9". So for me personally, matching up against somebody that's a lot physically bigger or has been, I don't know, just has what I perceive to be incredible ability, it's self-doubt that gets in your way. So I would say the thing that pushes people to their limits is really confronting their self-doubt and coming out knowing that they can do things that they didn't know they could do before. Well, first of all, I want to make sure everybody understands this is the home of neurodiverse athletes. Really, finding a neurotypical holistic person here is going to be difficult. Everyone here is either on the spectrum for autism or ADHD or both. Me personally, I am both. I'm autistic and ADHD, but everybody here is. But the thing about, I have probably stories about everyone, but I would say that sometimes I had one kid that came in and he just was too unfocused in every single thing he did. He was pretty good at it, but not very good at discipline and sticking with something over and over again. But he tried fencing and just was amazing from the very beginning, was beating Olympians from the very beginning. And he ended up getting an offer for a full ride to Columbia, even though he hadn't even really found academic success. But he was just a normal student that just did regular things, and he came in and he was incredible at fencing, and that's how his life went. And I think Cinderella stories like that in fencing are actually more common than not.